All right, we are live. I am blown out with this camera. We are at Rockaway Records, actually, in Silver Lake, California. I just finished up with a really good record sale. They're doing this massive sale in the store where basically every record that was in the store before February 28th, I believe, was on sale, and depending on the price tier, it was either 30, 50, or 75% off. So that was a really good excuse for me to go in and see if I can find a couple deals before I leave this coast for good. What's up, Shane? So I'm just gonna really quickly, I'm really blown out right here. All right, let's see if I can fix this. All right, this should be good. I'm gonna really quickly show off some of the records that I picked up at this sale, and let's go from there. So first thing I was really stoked to find, wow, this is terrible. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right, first thing that I was really stoked to find was this original press of Uncle Science Fiction, which, as you know, is one of the iconic kind of trip-hop, down-tempo style albums. This is an original UK press, and it has this really cool kind of like, it's hard to show you, but it has like a barn door kind of situation where the two flaps open up in the front. This is a really hard record to find. They just repressed a version of it, nothing too fancy packaging wise, but this one is, it was $50 before the 30% discount, so that's an incredible deal for an absolutely iconic record. So really stoked I found that. I also found this Lil Sims Vinyl Me Please exclusive edition, which is cool. This was only this was $12 before 50% off, so I got this for $6. It's the black and white vinyl split, which is really just a killer deal. Could not resist. Something else I just took a chance on that was super random is this Lost River soundtrack. I think this is Italians Do It Better that pressed it, the label. I think so. At least it looks like all of their records on the back. It's 3 discs, and it was only $7 after the discount. I don't know if this is actually a good soundtrack or not, but for $7, I think I was willing to take a chance and go listen to it. And if it's not, I can always give it away, or give it to a friend or something of that nature. Next one I got that was kind of cool was, if you guys are video game vinyl fans, I got the Mother soundtrack. This is a Ship to Store's original 2015 press, which is on black vinyl with the Obi strip, and I couldn't pass it up for $45 plus the 30% off of that. So Mother soundtrack, very good. If you guys like Earthbound and those kind of games, this is definitely worth your time. 2 more. I got, this is a guilty pleasure, not that guilty, Goo Goo Dolls. So this is Goo Goo Dolls, Audiences This Way, the first volume of their kind of live stuff they did for Record Store Day. Honestly, this track list is wonderful. It's Long Way Down, Slide, January Friend, Big Machine, Better Days, Iris, Broadway. This is just like a really solid collection of songs live. All it's really missing is my favorite Goo Goo Dolls song, Black Balloon, but I Will Survive. It was only $10, still sealed, Record Store Day exclusive from the past, which is rad. And then this was a huge find for me. I had this once upon a time, and I think I traded it away on Reddit, and I've kind of always regretted it since, but this is the translucent blue vinyl version of Jay-Z Linkin Park's Collision Course, another Record Store Day find. You can't really find this for under like 80, $90, and this was $60 before the 30% discount, so I got it for 40 something, which, half price of what it tends to go for. That is what we in the biz call a real deal. So this sale at Rockaway is they're just really killing it, and I couldn't resist a good sale before I move. So I had to go by and see what I found, and yes, I did find quite a bit. So that was my haul, a little brief haul. I just want to do a quick little video because I thought it was, I thought people would appreciate seeing that. So yeah, I'll answer a couple more questions before I stop being this crazy guy on the street. I don't have my tripod to hold this, so I'm just holding it like it's super far. Nothing better than finding some good stuff on the weekend. That is true. Kickstarting the weekend with some vinyl finds, some minor grails that I knocked off the list, and then a couple random ones like the Lost River soundtrack and Goo Goo Dolls that are gonna be good. They're gonna be at home in my collection in New York once I ship them over. Thoughts on Igor? I liked Igor. I only listened to it once though. I need to give it some more time. I ordered the records, so I'm waiting for those to come in, obviously. Matt Kearney, Black and White. I'm not super familiar with Matt Kearney. But yeah, I think the find of this, I'm just gonna go back to it real quick. The find of this entire sale was original UK Uncle Science Fiction for such a good price, for like $38, give or take. The discs are incredibly clean, and it has the barn door opening for the packaging, so it's super high quality packaging as well. Really unique. I don't think I have a record that opens in that fashion. It feels very bespoke. And the album it's just a classic. If you like Tom York, if you like TJ Shadow, I mean, all of this stuff is just trip hop, down tempo royalty. And Uncle Science Fiction is one of the forefathers of the genre, along with I guess introducing and other albums of that ilk. So what are my thoughts on the Numero group releases? I think they're always awesome. They did a great job with the Duster box set. I picked that up. That sounds really good. High Violet or Alligator, a pressing I recommend. I mean, I have the US pressing of High Violet. It's on purple vinyl. That sounds pretty good. Alligator, there's not an audiophile pressing, unfortunately. They all sound okay. I have the green pressing. It sounds fine. It's definitely not special. These guys are coming out with some serious records. That guy has like a box and he has 2 posters. Jeez, someone ransacked this sale. Yeah, if you guys are able to get to Los Angeles, Silver Lake in particular, they're doing this sale all weekend, and they're gonna have tons of stuff discounted heavily, 30, 50, 75%. Rockaway Records. I recommend checking it out. I had a great time and found some good stuff. So yeah. The move's going well, Michael. Thank you for asking. I'm still for everyone that bought records from my sale that I'm doing. If you haven't received a tracking number yet, I am waiting on mailers. I ran out, and now I'm basically just waiting for the new. I ordered 50 more, so I'm gonna be packing records all next week and getting all the rest of the orders out by the end of next week. But there's still over 200 records that I'm selling. If you're not in the Facebook group, Too Many Records Fest 2019, you should join it, because I'm going to be heavily discounting any records that I am not selling. Can I go back inside and browse records for you? It is so chaotic in there. I honestly can't. Plus, I don't know what I do with all these records that I have here. I don't have a bag. They're kind of in a box. I feel like I can maybe like bring it over real quick and just kind of pop it into the store and show you guys just how nuts it is in there. But I don't know if I can really dive in and kind of spend time. So hold on, let me just see. So let me show you guys how crazy this is. Oh, it's actually not terrible right now. Yeah, I got a super chat. When did that happen? Who just super chatted me? I can't see. How do I see the chat? Oh, no question, just supporting a bit. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that. Thoughts on June's Vinyl Me Please Records of the Month? Ultimately, I was a little disappointed at first. I mean, Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix is an album everyone can easily buy, but it's a good album. So if you don't own it, you should have it. And then at first, Outkast album, I thought it was kind of a weak option, but ultimately, this is the first time they're ever pressing the full album, which I didn't know, so that's kind of cool. So I would say more or less that they're pretty good picks for VMP. Not their top tier, but you know, I don't think anyone should be disappointed. I mean, Outkast and Phoenix, you can't really go wrong with either of those artists. So. Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting. I have no car anymore because I'm moving out of LA to go to New York, so I got rid of my car. So someone's picking me up like a child. I'm like a child at vinyl daycare waiting to be picked up. so I can go on with my day. So I figured I'd do a live stream, and it's been pretty cool so far. If you guys have any other questions, I don't know, I'm having trouble seeing the chat, all messages. Oh, there we go. I had the wrong setting on where I can only see some of the messages. Hey Matt, it's Mark. You're supposed to be selling records, not buying. You're correct, Mark. You're not wrong. But there were some screaming deals I had to get today that I will be shipping over to the East Coast. So what's up, Lisa? Lisa, you got to get to this sale at Rockaway. 30, 50, 75% off. If someone super chats me more money, will I go inside and buy something else? I mean, do you want me to buy something in particular? I really spent 2 hours going through the store and just, I really dug through everything, and there was nothing else that was, a couple things I put back, but nothing that I think I need, especially now. I mean, if you, I don't know. Favorite Danish artist? What are some Danish artists that I might know? Do I have any Puddle of Mud for sale? No, I don't own any Puddle of Mud records. I feel like if someone gave me that first Puddle of Mud record with Blurry, I would own it, but I would never buy it. Only because in 8th grade, that song was like a banger. Where's the chat? Where'd the chat go? Someone super chats me $10 in the middle of answering the question. Someone super chats me $12. Do I stop and answer the second question first? I feel like I need to, that's a really good question. That's a good philosophical question I don't know the answer to, but I think if someone super chats me, I will answer their question first, no matter what the money is. It's not a tiered system. I appreciate, obviously, the higher super chats, but I will answer them in the order that the super chats are received. That's a good question. Someone just asked about Denzel Curry. Am I excited for moving to New York? Yes, I cannot wait to get out of LA, to be honest. I'm excited for the new chapter. I'm excited to find my new apartment. I'm excited to get my new studio set up. I'm excited to do my new room tour. There's so many amazing aspects of moving. Any plans in the works for any other releases to my label? Yes, there's going to be an announcement in a week or two of TMR2. I'm finalizing some of the details with the artist, and yeah, it's going to be good. I hope that you guys will support. I hope you guys will support TMR2 because I think there's going to be 200 copies. It's going to be much more affordable. It's a single disc. And if it doesn't hit 200, it won't get pressed. But I promise you guys, if you trusted me on TMR1, trust me on TMR2. I'm trying to make it under 20 bucks before shipping, and it's still going to have the same quality as Fort Vine's record. Do I know FSCK RXP and D Rapwinkle? Yeah, I have a bunch of their releases. I have a bunch of Crime Apple and Conway stuff from them. Danish bands, the Choir of Young Believers. Oh, I know Efterklang and Mew. Yeah. Efterklang's rad. What's up, Jay? How's it going, man? Do I like Röyksopp? Yeah, I like Röyksopp. Glad it's going to be 200. You have a habit of missing things? Yeah, I think people easily have a couple weeks to pre-order TMR2. I don't think you have to worry about it selling out. I'm actually just worrying about it getting pressed in general. You think that with 22,000 subscribers, having 300 people sign up for a record, you think that would be easy, but apparently not. So Fort Vine made it. I'm hoping moving forward people will trust in the quality and see all the glowing reviews of TMR1 and know that I wouldn't put out a product that was less than amazing. So I don't know if you guys know this, I'm a huge vinyl fan too. So how does a Crates Press record sound better than some AAA label pressings? That's a good question. It's because it's literally all about how it's mastered and the quality control. There's two aspects. You know, if you use a good mastering artist, which I did, I trusted the Crates person. There's great credentials, and he did a great job. I mean, the source material was recorded well thanks to Fort Vine, but the Crates mastering artist over in France did a terrific job. And then the other aspect is quality control. when I got sent the test pressings, I sat there and I listened to every single test pressing to make sure there were no sonic issues at all, whether it was pops or it was skips or any kind of like weird distortion. And a lot of labels, they don't have the level of quality control that I would have as someone who's really, you know, they're just pumping out releases, and I actually really care about the quality of my releases because it reflects on me ultimately in the band. So yeah, I think a mixture of good recording, good mastering, and good quality control, and that's how you get an amazing sounding record. And the Fort Vine record, that's proof right there. It's people on Discogs are saying it's one of the best sounding records in their collection. That's what I've been saying. People need to trust me. I'm gonna put out good stuff. Just follow me and continue to support me. I'm gonna keep putting out good stuff. So that's pretty much all it comes down to. Got to keep it simple. Don't go too overboard, but just care in what you do. I still haven't heard about the JID DiCaprio 2 pressing yet. I'm sure once that goes up, if there's a limited, that's going to be a bloodbath. If not, I'm sure we'll all be able to snag it. Do MoFi records sound better than normal 180 gram records? Is it worth the price release? Well, yes. Mobile Fidelity records, they do sound very, very good. The way they're mastered, 9 out of 10 times are going to sound incredible from the tapes, ideally. But 180 gram doesn't... Ryan, come on, man. What? This is the first time I saw your message. Have you been saying stuff? The mobile is not showing messages very well. I see like one pop up every few minutes. You know I got love for you, Ryan. To finish answering the previous question, 180 gram records do not sound better inherently. That's just kind of a marketing gimmick, to be honest. I have some records that are 140 gram that sound incredible, and I have some 180 grams that sound garbage. I am so sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry about that. You know me, trying to keep track of everything. I didn't know you made music. I don't make music. No. Right now I started a record label where I'm curating a bunch of artists that I love and I think deserve vinyl pressings. So if you follow this channel, I'm going to be making a video in about a week or two about the next vinyl pressing from my label, Too Many Records. So make sure that you are subscribed, and make sure you have the notifications turned on. A lot of people are subscribed, but they don't have the bell hit, and they miss videos. So if you want to stay in tune with my move and all my plans for the next record, you guys got to make sure you're subscribed. Too Many Records, and you get to see sweet hauls like this mixed with a little live stream action. What's the best record store in New York? It's a good question. I really love the Academy record stores. About to get hit by a car. Academy's great, and Record Grouch is good, and Greenpoint. What else? Human Head is amazing in Brooklyn, Williamsburg. Yeah, there's so many good record stores that I'm excited to start to like build relationships with all the owners and make videos at their stores and do live hauls and store tours and all kinds of stuff like that. Maybe even go to their collections and kind of explore what they have to offer. If you guys are in this live stream, by the way, and you can hit the thumbs up button, it really helps drive the YouTube algorithm and show YouTube that my content is worth showing. So it's free for you to do to help out. But yeah, really excited. If you guys missed my haul, I'm going to be posting this video, obviously, to go on the channel. And then you can go from there and you can go back and see the haul at this record sale. I'm at again, I'll repeat it, Rockaway Records in Silver Lake is doing a massive in-store sale this weekend. And I got here at doors, and I made out like a bandit. I got some good stuff. A couple mini grails, a couple impulse buys. But yeah, it was good. I'm probably going to end this around the 20-minute mark so my phone doesn't die. So any last questions, I will answer, and then I'm gonna take off. I did not hear the new Denzel Curry album. I am a fan. I have the Vinyl Me Please version pre-ordered. I heard it's great, though. I mean, pretty much everything. I've been a fan of Denzel since Nostalgia 64. Like, he's been huge. Cheap Thrills sealed. Is it a rare acquisition? I mean, maybe, depending on the pressing. Do I ever think I'll try to repress anything, or is that too much trouble? I've been reaching out to some artists to try to repress or get first pressings of stuff from artists that are like big names. Have not had any luck yet, but maybe if I continue to do a couple of these knockout TMR 123 releases, maybe all of the glowing praise will make some of these artists realize that they should let me press their stuff. So we'll see. Do I like Jacob from New Zealand? I do, yeah. Anything Mylene Sheath is top tier post-rock. Explain hip-hop to you. Man, I can't explain hip-hop. Hip-hop is a feeling. Hip-hop is a movement. It's a lifestyle. You either get it or you don't, honestly. I mean, some people, just not for them. I don't know. You can't really explain hip-hop. It's just, it's a vibe. And I love it. All right, guys, that is the end of this live stream. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to stop talking to my phone in public. But if you missed the haul, please go back and check it out, because there's a lot of good stuff. How do I end this live stream? I'm ending it now. All right, guys, have a good weekend. We'll talk soon.